Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Amarachi, and this is Ametu. In today's video, we are going to look at 3 destroyers of marriage. Yes, no matter how good you think your marriage is, if you don't tackle these 3 things I'm about to mention wisely, that marriage is bound to crash. Number 1, reporting your partner's inadequacies to your own family. I know, I understand. They are your family. You would like to tell them everything about your marriage. But see, you have to be cautious about the kind of things you report about your partner to them. Yes. Because this is what brings problems. It even brings meddling. It's from constant complaining of this one. You complain if he did not do this one, you complain to your family. If he did not do that one, you complain. If she doesn't do it well, you complain. All these things, you are giving a bad impression of your partner to your family. The thing is wrong because it's not like you are planning on leaving the marriage. You are still stuck with that person last. Your family will keep remembering that your partner in that same light, yes, because of your complaint. But maybe now you are okay with your partner. You live every day with your partner. So you see, you yourself, you have everything to lose. You are the one losing. Now your family will be looking at that your partner somehow. And your partner will lose respect in the eyes of, yes, your own family. So that is bad. When you keep doing that, that's where they will start bringing suggestions. Yes. Your family will start bringing suggestions. You do this one. Before you know what is happening, your marriage has crashed. And then, of course, if your partner should report you to his own family or her own family, what is going to happen? You see, that marriage will crash. That marriage will crash. So, if you don't want your marriage to crash, if you don't want to have problems, it's not everything you talk about your partner. Yes. Most of these things, both of you should come together and communicate well about it. Yes, and sort it out. So we'll stop causing enmity between your partner, and your family. And, which will bring about meddling and all of that. So you'll be the one to lose out in the end. The second one is lack of communication. This one, people always talk about it because it is always true. You see, when you don't communicate effectively, you know what is going to happen? You will not enjoy that marriage because a lot of times everybody will be carrying their faces, wearing a straight face. There will be a lot of bottled anger. Somebody will hurt you. Instead of you to, address it, instead of you to address it with the person, you bottle it. Some of you, what your hubby did 5 years ago is somewhere in the bottle. The one he did last week is still same there. 10 years ago, everything is still there. And vice versa. Every little thing, you bring up what happened 2 years ago. You just, very small fights like this, you are referring to what happened 15 years ago. That is not good. Marriage, there is, once in a while, there are, problems, small problems here and there in marriages. But because you love your husband, because you love your wife, because you want to keep your marriage, you have to sit your partner down and talk about it. Yes. You talk about it. It's not about, wearing a straight face, and start denying one another sex and stuff. That does not make sense. You sit down politely and discuss what the problem is. I always say this: when you don't talk about, your hurt, the person might not really know to the extent he's hurting you or she's hurting you. The person might know really, maybe I hurt, but the person might not really understand the extent. So when you communicate effectively, we always use effectively because it's not about shouting and shouting. Hey, come and scold somebody. When trying to communicate with your partner. Remember, both of you are adults. Your wife is not your child, so you should not be scolding her. Yes, you communicate effectively. You know, you talk to her politely. Respect. You respect your wife. Your wife respects you. All these things, you know, is reciprocal. So, you know, you bring all those things to the person's notice for them to take correction. And that will lead us to the point number 3. This one is the most important. Yes. Not accepting correction. You see, a lot of people are guilty of this. Even me. Yes. Me, I'm working on mine. True. I cannot lie. Sometimes, your partner will want to correct you. You flame up. You know, you want to tell your partner that, you know, he's wrong or she's wrong. That is not fair. And just like I said before, you know, why trying to correct somebody? Ensure you are correcting your partner in love. Don't always scold. One thing about scolding somebody or shouting at somebody, you know, when you shout at somebody, when you are trying to correct them, that person will like to, you know, justify that particular action. The person will not agree that he or she was in the wrong. So that's why you have to calm down. You communicate effectively. You correct in love. You know, not to be castigating that person. Not to be talking down at the person. Please, it's very important. The manner at which you communicate is very important. Just try to be polite. Reason it out with the person. Iron it out. And you, please, as a man, as a woman, when you are corrected by your partner, please, you have to do better. Because it does not make sense. It does not give joy. One thing, you talk about one thing 100 times, 1 million times. When you are wrong, admit you are in the wrong and say, I am sorry. Yes. Because when you keep, you know, doing that, when you are not accepting correction all the time, when the person gets tired, that your partner will just leave you one day. Trust me, if you're able to, you know, take care of these 3 things I mentioned, you are going to have a lasting and, you know, loving marriage. I wish you the best of luck. If you are blessed by this video, like it and help me share. Let it get to others. And don't forget to hit on the subscribe button for more videos like this. Bye.